Welcome back to the Sardine News.
Craig Lambinon, spokesperson for the South African Whale Disentanglement Network. Thursday, the 24th of July. 2 whales assisted in 2 disentanglement operations, Qhebera and St. Francis Bay. In 2 separate whale disentanglement operations on Saturday, west of Qhebera, and on Wednesday, offshore of Cape St. Francis, NSRI rescue craft launched, accompanied by SAWDN, South African Whale Disentanglement Network trained NSRI crew, to successfully carry out 2 operations to disentangle whales, a juvenile and an adult humpback whale caught in fishing rope and fishing gear. Qhebera. At 0900 hours 20 on Saturday, the 19th of July, NSRI's Emergency Operations Center and NSRI Qhebera duty controllers were alerted by MRCC, Maritime Rescue Coordination Center, of a whale entangled in fishing rope and flotation buoys. A local fishing vessel was on the scene between Keene Bay and Bushy Park, maintaining visuals of the juvenile humpback whale that appeared to be entangled in fishing rope, fishing gear, and trailing flotation buoys. In communications with Telkom Maritime radio services, fishing vessels in the area had requested assistance. The NSRI Rescue Craft Rescue 6 Alpha was launched from the NSRI Qhebera Station 6 rescue base, accompanied by SAWDN trained NSRI crew and the SAWDN specialized cutting equipment, while the NSRI Rescue Craft Rescue 6 Charlie was launched from the NSRI Qhebera satellite station at Noordhoek Ski Boat Club. An NSRI Qhebera rescue vehicle was dispatched to assist with Marine VHF radio communications in cooperation with Telkom Maritime radio services, and NSRI Coast Watchers assisted with visuals from the land side. On arrival on the scene, a juvenile humpback whale, about 9 to 10 meters in length, was located close offshore in the surf zone in heavy sea swells, appearing to be entangled in 3 wraps of fishing rope and trailing flotation buoys. A large number of whales were noted to be in the area. The NSRI rescue craft in the surf zone, during a lull in between incoming breaking wave sets, was able to get in between the land side and the whale and was able to gently guide the entangled juvenile whale further out to sea to an area away from the heavy breaking sea swells, a safe area, making it possible to begin the disentanglement operation, where the SAWDN trained crew got to work using the specialized SAWDN cutting equipment. 3 fishing ropes were cut free from the whale using the specialized cutting equipment, successfully releasing the whale from the wraps of fishing rope. Although the young whale appeared to be tired, the whale swam free, appearing to rejoin a large number of whales nearby that were further out to sea. All fishing rope, fishing gear, and flotation buoys were recovered and returned to one of the fishing vessels. SAWDN and NSRI commend the fishing vessels that were in the area for swiftly raising the alarm and remaining on site to guide the rescue crew to the affected whale. The cooperation of MRCC, Telkom Maritime Radio Services, SAWDN coordinators, SAWDN crew, local fishing vessels, the NSRI Coast Watchers, and NSRI Qhebera rescue crew are commended for the successful operation that saved the young whale. The operation was completed at 1100 hours 49, with the NSRI rescue craft returning to base and closing at 1400 hours 25. St. Francis Bay. On Wednesday at 0800 hours 05, NSRI St. Francis Bay were alerted by the Transnet National Ports Authority, Port of St. Francis Port Control, and by NSRI Oyster Bay, following reports from local fishermen of a large whale appearing to be entangled in fishing rope, fishing gear, trailing flotation buoys, deep sea, offshore, approximately 4 nautical miles southwest of the Paradise Beach water tower. The NSRI rescue craft Spirit of St. Francis 3 was launched, accompanied by NSRI trained SAWDN crew and accompanied by the SAWDN specialized cutting equipment. With the assistance of a number of local fishing vessels and private craft, the NSRI rescue craft commenced a parallel sweeping line search for the whale that was then located approximately 5 nautical miles south offshore of Cape St. Francis Lighthouse. The large humpback whale, estimated to be about 12 to 15 meters in length and accompanied by a larger whale, was found to be entangled in a wrap of fishing rope trailing flotation buoys. The SAWDN crew, using the specialized cutting equipment, got to work, making 4 cuts to the fishing rope at intervals, successfully releasing the fishing rope from the whale. All fishing rope, fishing gear, and flotation buoys were recovered. The whale appeared to swim away confidently, accompanied by the larger whale that had remained nearby during the disentanglement operation. The assistance of the local maritime and fishing community that swiftly raised the alarm is commended. The successful disentanglement operation was completed at 1100 hours 08, with the NSRI rescue craft returning to the NSRI St. Francis Bay Station 21 rescue base and closing at 1100 hours 34.